Goodwood Festival of Speed is on the bucket list of every car enthusiast, no matter their taste in cars, and for good reason. The event is incredible and lives up to the hype. The event is held around Goodwood House, approximately 2 hours south of London, and is capped at 150,000 attendees. It is a true melting pot of car culture, from historic to modern race cars, modified cars, exotics and supercars, OEM, drift and time attack, and more. The hill climb up the driveway is a mix of full-blown timed runs trying to break the record, to exhibition and passenger rides. Off track, there is everything from new car displays to classic and motorsport vendors and all sorts of corporate VIP areas. The best thing though is the super wealthy mixed with the everyday. And you can't get this close to F1, your driving heroes and other motorsports anywhere else in the world. We had media access as well as McLaren corporate tickets thanks to McLaren Auckland. Our main objective was to follow the Rickwood Motorsport team and their R32 Skyline GTR Group A replica. We have done features on the team and the McLaren experience, which you can watch on our YouTube channel. Entering the venue, we were met by an array of cars in the Supercar car park, everything from R35s to exotics and everything in between. The motorsport pits were simply epic. You could get up close and personal with F1 cars, historic race cars and road cars, supercars, wild drift cars, rally cars and anything you could think of. Although media can't film the actual racing, as you watch it on Goodwood's live stream and YouTube channel, we had access to the staging area and lineup area, and both are great places to catch up with friends and make new ones.
Hello, my name is Marcus. I drive the Koenigsegg up the hill this weekend. So my dream car's always been R32 and GTR. Like since I was a kid, we ran to race mode that's brought me there. But then my first car was actually an S13 CA, no stroker, 1.8 liters, precision turbo, some Tomei cams and so on, like 700 horsepower, BMW gearbox. One of my best friends, he worked at Koenigsegg when I was a bit younger than now, 9 years ago. So he said, why don't you come here and try it out? And I went there. I was actually just a mechanic in the beginning, and then I worked my way up. So now I'm in a prototype team, doing some development and some stuff like this as well. So this is a Koenigsegg Attack. This is our high downforce version. You can see the big wing. We have a big front splitter and a canards in the front as well. Triplex suspension. We have that to keep the platform stable. So like when you go high speed, the wing, you're gonna push the car down. Then we use this spring, and we can use this hydraulic cylinder to push against the spring. So this compresses, and then you use the actual spring, and that can to activate and raise the car in high speed. We have a similar system in the front for braking, so the dive will be reduced, so you have the spring to keep the platform stable. And then we have this is our anti-roll bar. We have some settings there we can tweak. Active damping for different speeds, active ride heights, control, everything. So we are 1600 horsepower right now, E85. 1280 at on normal gas.
The 0 to 400 to 0 record has been floating around the internet a lot lately.
Yep.
That's a different car to this in terms of spec. Just for our viewers, give us a quick, differentiation between this and the record holder. And I guess at what point would you kind of, feel the difference in this car?
Right. So obviously the wing really stands out on this one. That's what you can. That's the first thing you see basically. And then we have some other aero, like the rear bumper. It has a sharper end to the hood. Smaller front splitter, just a sleeker design basically. And you really feel it above speeds. I would say 120, 130 k's. Then you will really feel it when you turn in. This one just stays flat. You can really just chuck it in there. But Absolute, you have to be prepared. It moves around a bit more. It's quite fun.
You drive a Silvia though. It'll be fine.
I do. Exactly. I know it. I know what it's about, you know. Snappy.
You can also check out Goodwood House for a bit of British culture. There are so many car exhibitions, you simply can't cover them all. A helicopter ride is a great way to get an idea of the scale of Goodwood. Red Bull was celebrating their 20th anniversary and their display was simply epic. They unveiled the RB17 hypercar and they had their entire lineup of F1 cars on display for everyone to get up close and personal with. They also had their current and previous drivers on hand to drive the cars on track. We got to stick around as they left the paddock thanks to our friends Mad Mike and Brendan Thomas. And when we say up close, we mean it. We also caught up with Mitch from Haltech to take a closer look at Mad Mike's wild McLaren drift car.
Hey, how you going? I'm Mitch from Haltech in Sydney, Australia. We're here at Goodwood Festival of Speed 2024, and this is Mad Mike's Mad Mac McLaren. Yeah, he sort of invited me to get involved in the project to look after all the Haltech systems and give it a bit of a tune-up. And yeah, when I came back, like literally it was like 60 days later, and the car was basically done and ready to go. Man, just incredible. Like, you have a look at the car, like the fit and finish of it, the engineering, it's just next level, absolute next level. I think a lot of people were maybe thought it might have been a little bit overhyped just because it's been getting out on the internet and people have heard about it. But everyone that's seen it, like jaws just dropped. It's yeah, it's pretty incredible.
The Supercar and Hypercar runs were a great time to check out the wildest and best cars on the planet as they lined up to go up the hill, many with passengers. There was also a trader area and we bumped into our friends at Koenigsegg.
Everybody, we are here at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. My name is Gary King Jr. We are here at the Koenigsegg booth. As you can see, we have all types of eclectic cars and then even a Jeep. We got Travis Pastrana, Mr. 199, who's driving the Subaru Huckster. I'll see you there.
The weekend finishes with the top 10 shootout, which is incredible to watch. The Goodwood Motorsport R32 GTR made it into the shootout, impressive for a 90s JDM car, with British touring car champion Jake Hill at the wheel. There's so much to take in at Goodwood, and no doubt we'll be back. If it's not on your bucket list, add it right now, and we'll see you there.